Welcome back, everyone. We're finally here. We're going through this collectively as a fandom. For us, people who have never read the manga, this is completely new.
Yes.
I know the story and the conclusion has been out there for a long time, but luckily, this is a show we never got spoiled on, which is crazy.
Luckily. Which is funny because I remember when we first started watching it, people were like, oh gosh, people are going to spoil so bad. This is like the fandom that spoils the most.
My Hero is the fandom that spoils the most.
That is My Hero. Definitely the fandom. But we haven't gotten spoiled. Yeah. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm just glad that it didn't happen, honestly.
I'm so excited to see the conclusion of this, this series. This one of my favorite shows, not just anime, shows of all time. And I think this last season, even though it's been going on for years, has really started to bring it home and like kind of tie all these little connective tissues together. And I'm waiting, obviously, to see this episode to determine whether this will usurp Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for me as like my favorite show of all time in terms of anime. But right now I still have Full Metal in my list, #1. This one is like right there, #2. But I'm just really excited to see how it's all going to conclude. You know, as we got into the season, it's kind of starting to see Eren's trajectory toward Darth Vader. It's been such an amazing journey. And to see it all tie back to like the very beginning and he was pulling the strings, it's been so fun, and I'm still Team Eren.
I think in terms of storytelling and just writing in general, Attack on Titan is one of the best examples of storytelling, like kind of in all of media, in my opinion, at least from the things I've seen. And I also read a ton of books, mind you, so I'm including that in all this. Attack on Titan, just the way he set things up so early on and then eventually paid it off. Like, everything got paid off. The story just got richer and richer the more you watched.
And you think you know what's going to happen, and then everything got flipped on its head.
Yes.
When we were just stuck on the island, we thought, okay, what's going on here? Are there freaking these titans coming from the sky? Only to get like the reveal about Reiner and Bertolt, the fact that we were on an island, the key, Eren. There's it got deeper and deeper. And then I remember when we first saw Zeke as the Beast Titan, we were like, oh my gosh, he's like the leader of the Titans. He's probably the one who's like pulling the strings. Man, it's just crazy when you fully got like the picture of what's going on here. It was just done so masterfully. And I think what's going to end up happening, even though I'm Team Eren, is I think Eren's, marked for death. I mean, let's just be real.
I mean, what is he going to do? Kill everyone? There's no way. I mean, like, even though I like the character of Eren, like, from a realistic standpoint, I don't want him to kill the entire world.
I mean, it's an anime. Let him kill the world.
It's an anime, yeah, but, like, I still obviously don't want... First of all...
Well, technically, he wouldn't kill everyone. He'd leave the Eldians.
I just don't think it's realistically gonna happen. Like, it's gonna end with him just like killing everyone. You know? I just don't think so.
I'll say this though. I heard, now this isn't a spoiler because I don't know like why it is this, but I heard that the ending of Attack on Titan was controversial. For me, and I guess for you, we think that Eren's gonna die. So, like, what is controversial about that, you know?
Yeah.
If that is where we're going.
What if it's controversial because he doesn't? Imagine.
That'd be honestly freaking wild.
Imagine.
I'd be here for it. I really would be. But I also, like, gave my little fan theory that what if they do take out Eren, only to, like, progress a few years later, and you see, like, the little sparkle of a Titan and, like, a baby.
Oh,
like a newborn
so
Eldian baby or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be just like, oh my gosh, this cycle's gonna continue again. I think that would be very poetic. We'll see if they go that way. But I think I had that fan theory at some point during this season. It's weird to say that because it's, like, lasted 3 years
I know, which is kind of wild to think about. I kind of wish it would have came out closer together.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean... I see why they did this, but also it's like sometimes when it's so far in between, you kind of forget things and then you lose the momentum if you would have just watched it.
I think I saw, I'm wearing the shirt that actually says 10 years, 10-year anniversary of Attack on Titan. The anime came out in 2013. It's 2023 now. Wow. That's so crazy to think that it's lasted so long. We were late to the party. We started in 2020, so I mean, we didn't have to wait as long as some of the OG fans out there. But regardless, let's just jump right into it because I really want to see how this story wraps up.
I can't believe it. I can't believe we're finally here.
Is she here too? Like seeing this all?
何も変えることはできないだろう。分かってる。浜行き。
Hopes that he'll change. He's not gonna change. That looks like a tentacle. What is it?
Oh,
what
shit!
is that?
Ymir! Oh my gosh. What?
A cow!
Titan.
Did she just create that Titan? Oh my god.
Oh, what the hell?
Ymir did that, didn't she?
Yeah.
Because she's with Eren, obviously. You know, everything she's went through.
Well,
so.
he promised her vengeance.
Yeah. It's crazy to see other kinds of Titans.
Yeah.
But they're just like kind of husks.
Are we gonna finally pay off the T-Rex from that one OP?
Oh my gosh, imagine.
I mean, we saw that like freaking
Pig thing.
Yeah. Damn, look at all these things they're gonna have to fight their way through. Oh, they're past generations! That's so cool!
Dang! Wow. So they used to look different.
Yeah, I guess they all... Well, they had slight variations when other people would, like, you know, get eaten. The music. It's so epic, I got goosebumps. Oh, it's mixing them!
I love that! I feel like I'm just like fangirling all the time.
I feel like with something this, like, you know, drawn out and built up, I feel like it's perfectly fine. Oh my gosh, all of those freaking armor titans.
Dang.
What's gonna happen? He's not gonna just die like this, right? What the heck?
Who's that?
Oh,
Bertolt. Oh.
Wait, who's this? Oh shit! Wait, who's using who here? Oh fuck, it's still in there. The OG Titan that we saw to kick off the entire show. Oh my gosh!
He's in. Right or no? Or did he just die?
Gosh.
Oh my gosh. Freaking cool.
How crazy that it was Bertolt's Titan that did that too.
Gosh, and Levi is still freaking banged up. He's not even at his peak.
Oh, he's still there.
Oh, okay. He got out then. Oh no, that is a look of hopelessness.
Oh, what the heck?
Was that a Titan? What? Who is that? Who are you? What is this?
What is going on here?
What is this chicken?
Oh!
Okay.
I did not realize that he was gonna be able to fly.
So he has wings. That's cool.
Yeah. There's also a question for Mikasa. Would she be able to do it? I feel like it's gonna be Mikasa at the end.
Or Armin, but
I think it's Mikasa.
I think more.
Because she has this internal conflict, you know? I mean, they're friends, but I feel like there was more.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dang. Like they're all coming to the conclusions like there's no turning back, really.
They're sending her after Armin because so she doesn't have to kill him.
But I don't think the rest of them are gonna be able to though.
I don't think so either. I feel like it's gonna come down to Mikasa one way or another. Like I wouldn't be surprised if like they all die. Especially
because Levi's injured.
Mm-hmm. They're Eldians. They want to help. Oh, maybe.
Nope.
Oh, maybe.
Hence where this whole conflict started.
You're all about to die soon anyway. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I could see it happening.
Oh my goodness.
I don't... Okay. Oh, her dad just fucking got executed.
Oh! Dang, she keeps having to eject.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
She just keeps getting flung out.
You just keep going. Wow. That's crazy. It's so weird. It's just like a little creature.
She's gonna fling her? Oh
Wow.
my gosh. The turbo boost. Oh, she got support. Mikasa. Oh.
And they broke too. Oh!
You good? Oh my gosh. No, she's not gonna die. She can't die. I feel like out of everyone, I think Mikasa's the most safe.
He's like talking to himself.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he's on the verge of death.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why is this making me like emotional a bit? Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Just right off the cliff and there's rocks everywhere. It's not even freaking just plain water. Ugh. This is all he's gonna wipe out.
Yeah.
Everybody. But like even people who had nothing to do with it though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's sad.
Oh,
my
well, I
God.
don't know. I think Aaron might win.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that is a haunting shot.
Oh, he got the baby. But like they're all gonna.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh.
Aw.
See, that's like humanity right there
Yeah.
at its best.
But I mean, they're still all gonna die.
Oh my gosh. That is so crazy. Sand, is that like where Aaron was? Oh, it is. Okay, it is that place.
Like what? Zeke! What are you just making a sandcastle?
He's just building something.
I think he's kind of
Yeah.
maybe lost a little bit. Leaf. Oh my gosh. They're kids.
僕はなぜかこう思った。ここで3人でかけっこをするために生まれてきたんじゃないかって。
Whoa.
雨の日、家の中で本を読んでいる時、リスが僕のあげた木の実を食べた時も。
It's like he found the joy in life. You know, the purpose in life, even in small things.
Yeah.
このなんでもない一瞬が
Yeah.
すごく大切な気がして。
Oh, this is what he's saying.
It's like each of them have their different things. His is the leaf, his
増え
is
るた
the
めに必要でもなんでもないですけど、すごく大切なものなんですよ。
Wow. Are you gonna like find him his spark again?
Ball is life for him.
But you found joy in it. Wow, that was so profound.
Oh my gosh, everyone's died along the way!
Isayama was spitting here.
Wait, this is Bertolt. What? How's this working? How is this going on? It's their titans are fighting back. Yeah, all
Wow.
their people that they've like known along the way.
Is that Ymir?
Oh, it is.
Yes, Ymir! Oh my goodness! How is this even? I guess maybe because inside the paths.
I guess. You hit it.
Abby? She does like to shoot things. Dang, she hit it right in the eye. Oh, there he is.
Zeke.
Oh, Zeke! I'm confused. Dang.
ジークさんのおかげだ
It's
よ。
a Titan revolution.
道の世界で眠ってたみんなを呼び覚ました。
Yeah.
草葉さん、俺たちの望みは叶わなかったよ。安楽死計画は間違ってなかったと。あなたとキャッチボールするためならまた
Aw. I mean, the weird first part of that statement, but it was a sweet ending sentence.
Wow, he's just finding,
Yeah.
enjoying the small things.
Oh shit! Well, that was your final moment.
Yeah, he talked about the final moment, like finding peace.
Wow.
And...
I mean,
he was.
Yeah.
He was gonna kill him.
yeah.
Dang it! Oh man.
Everyone stopped. He's turning.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
He got his head off.
Oh, it's
his freaking
reattaching.
thing that he gets beheaded and it goes back on.
Oh shit, they're trying to stop it.
Sayonara.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. It's like, I know it needs to happen, but I'm also sad about it.
Yeah.
Just for the purpose.
No fucking way, no fucking way. Is what's gonna happen what I predicted.
That was Krista, right? I mean, Historia?
Oh my gosh, I think so. It's gonna fucking be the Attack Titan.
Oh my god.
I didn't even think about Krista or Historia, whatever.
Because she was randomly
Yeah.
pregnant with whose baby? Okay, well, I did not for a second think he was dead. So, it was not definitive enough.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna have to be Mikasa.
With his super freaking long hair. Steaming.
Wait, the steam's coming up here. Oh, okay. So they didn't actually kill him. Okay.
They are like being nice to each other.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Well, look
Tricked
at
us.
look at that. Look at that. Hey.
But what's the steam?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
What if it kills them all?
Like just as they were ready to like move forward. Oh no. Oh no. It's too steamy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Their families. Oh gosh, they're. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, Connie and John.
They got love too. I mean, it was. Dang, Levi freaking made that decision. Like.
This is so wild.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Oh my gosh. You're not on the same side anymore.
Oh my gosh. And they had just like. Oh man, they're all freaking Titans. It's so crazy.
Aw.
Oh.
Mom.
Oh. Gosh, it's just so sad because it's all their family. Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Oh my gosh.
It's like she's trying to have to fight against it, but.
Aw. I don't think there's any going back. Aw.
Oh. What even was this?
It's like what she wishes could have happened.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's like they just abandoned everything. Like, what would have happened? Gosh. Dang. Wow.
Aw. I guess to like let go. Oh, she'll forget. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's all coming into reality.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
The
her.
scarf. Oh man.
Oh wow.
Ah! Ah! No! Don't look! Don't look!
Oh my gosh. He
He
seems
like
at peace.
knew, like he was.
Yeah.
Ah! I feel like I understand why it happened, but I'm still sad.
いってらっしゃいエレン
Oh my gosh, is he gonna be holding his head? Oh my gosh.
Ah!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness! That's...
Oh, they finally kissed. Oh.
Oh, whoa. Dang. Oh my gosh.
Toward the tree on that hill.
Back where it all started.
巨人の力で見た未来のためだってことは分かってるけどさどうしても僕をボコボコにしなきゃいけなかった
Oh, like they're talking as little kids.
全ては突き放した僕らをエレンを討ち取り人類を滅亡から救った英雄に仕立て上げる
That's why he said all those mean things to Mikasa.
Yeah.
始祖ユミルが2000年間フリッツ王に従い続けているから
故郷を焼かれ親を殺され舌を抜かれた相手に
何が彼女をそうさせたのかな
What was it?
道で彼女に触れて感じたことがある始祖ユミルは
Baby.
フリッツ王を愛していた
Oh.
それが2000年経ってもユミルを縛り続け
Wow.
た正体だ
So I wonder if this is gonna connect back to Mikasa and her love for Eren.
なんでミカサなの
そりゃ始祖ユミルにしかわからねえよ俺もまだミカサが何をするのかわからない
By her killing him, right?
全てその結果に行き着くためだけに俺は進み続けた
Assuming that's what that means?
それが勲章授与式で見た未来
俺は頭がめちゃくちゃになってしまった始祖の力がもたらす影響には過去も未来も
So everything is just, yeah.
する
That's why we keep going through the years and
仕
stuff.
方が
Like,
なかったんだよベルトルトはまだ死ぬべきじゃなかっただから見逃した
Oh my gosh.
させたの
oh my gosh. Dang.
Yikes.
That is so, gosh. It's just like
Yeah.
hard to even fathom how he saw everything.
誰かと幸せに生きていけると思う君が望んだ通りに
さあわかんね
ミカサの恋心を無限にしたことはどう思ってるんだ命がけでずっとエレンだけを見てきたミカサにああ案外すぐにいい人見つけてあっさりくっつく気もするな
Aw.
そんなのやだミカ
Aw.
できるなんて一生俺だけ
Aw, Eren. Team Eren.
しばらく10年以上引きずって
10 years?
Aw. He couldn't, you know?
Yeah.
That means he always felt it, you know? He couldn't do
I mean,
it.
that's why he said he pushed them away.
幸せになってほしいんだ
Because his plan.
Yeah.
死にたくねえ
Aw.
ミカサと
Dang, Eren.
諦めずに探そう他の道がないか
ダメだ
Already happened.
Yeah.
みんな死にたくなかったはずだなのに俺は
Everything he's done.
Damn. Like, how many people have you already killed? 80%?
人類の8割を
Oh my gosh, Eren.
80?
壁外人類の根絶を完遂しようとしお前たちに阻止される
So he knew everything. Like, he knew he was destined to be killed, and
この争いは終わらない
this conflict doesn't end.
僕たちがやったことは無駄だって言いたいのかいいからまだ起きてない虐殺を止めるんだ
お前たちが救える人類は2割までだ
Oh my gosh.
何度も
Like he couldn't change it?
Yeah.
That is wild.
記憶は寸分たがわぬのが起こることは変わらなかった
Memories of the future.
これは自由の奴隷だ
Dang.
僕たちのためにやったっていうのか
いや違う平らにしたかったんだ
Oh my gosh.
この景色が見たかったどうして
Wow. Oh my gosh.
バカだからだ
Wow.
でもいるありふれたバカが力を持っちまった
What'd you just pick up?
この世から人を消し去ってしまいたいと思ったことなら僕にもある。
But I didn't act on it.
お前がそんなことを思う。
誰も思わないだろうね。人類の2割を救った英雄だから。エレンに外の世界の本を見せてたのは僕だ。
Oh.
誰もいない自由な世界を。
But you can't really blame yourself, though.
ありがとう、エレン。僕に壁の向こう側を、この景色を見せてくれて。これは僕たちがやったことだ。これからはずっと一緒だね。
What does that mean?
あればだけど、地獄で
Oh my goodness.
8割の人類を殺した罪を受けて苦しむ。
So he's like taking the blame with him.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, man.
ここで過ごした記憶は消すな。
Uh,
全てが終わった時にまた会おう。
so he, oh my gosh, so this,
So he had told him before. Oh my
その次に会う時は
gosh. Like they had talked before it.
先に待ってる。
Oh my gosh.
oh my gosh.
I can't believe that.
思い出した。これはアルミ。
She's still holding his head. Oh my gosh.
Oh!
アルミも記憶が戻ったんでしょう。
Did she remember too?
エレンが私たちに会いに来ていた時の。
Man, he had been talking to them the whole time.
Yeah.
And they didn't think he would. And
ミカサがもたらした選択の結果、巨人の力をこの世から消し去ることになる。
エレンがよ、母ちゃんも人に戻るって。
Oh my gosh.
wow.
私たち
Oh my god.
Everything he said. So he erased the power of the Titans?
Yeah, I guess so, right?
So does that mean all of them get to live now? They don't have like an expiration date anymore. Aw.
くれたか。
Oh.
これが結末らしい。
I mean, they wanted a world without Titans too. And
Yeah.
here we are.
Oh, they're seeing him one last time.
Potato Girl.
聞いてくれミュラー長官、エレン・イェーガーは死んだ。巨人の力もこの世から消えた。
What?
我々は
Oh my gosh.
証明できる。
Is it like this was all for nothing?
Didn't he say the war wouldn't end? No.
And they don't even have any defenses anymore because they don't have any Titan ability.
証明してくれ。
Oh my gosh.
I mean, bite yourself.
進撃の巨人、エレン・イェーガーを殺したものです。
Mikasa.
It was kind of more Mikasa, but you were
Oh.
there. Oh,
ずっと私の頭の中を覗いていたのは。
that was Ymir in color.
おやすみなさい、ユミル。
Wow.
Is that the baby?
Historia's baby?
Is that the father of the
天
baby?
と地の戦いと呼ばれたあの日から3年。
Oh.
ない数の命が奪われ、エルディア国はイェーガー派が取り仕切る軍を結成し、海の向こう側で生き残った人類の報復を
Oh
恐
my
れて、
gosh.
Don't
島
tell
は
me
一
like.
丸となり声を上げます。勝てば生きる、負ければ死ぬ、戦わなければ勝てない。
Those were Aaron's words.
巨人がいなくなっても争いはなくならない。
Yeah.
エレンは知る限りの未来を私に伝えました。
So she's the one who kind of sees things now? Levi?
Handing out candy.
I'm glad he survived though.
Yeah. Oh.
Tree.
She still has a scarf.
もうすぐみんなが会いに来るよ。
Aw.
Oh. It makes me sad that they never got to have a life together. Whoa!
Oh.
What? Was that supposed to be Aaron as a bird? Because he told her to get rid of the scarf, right?
Yeah.
Like, what did I say?
Maybe leave it on the tombstone.
マフラーを巻いてくれて
Aw.
ありがとう。まだ響いてる。
Wow. That's how it ends. Much at the very end. To be continued.
No. Like, part whatever
Yeah.
next year.
They got
A
cars here.
truck. It's also getting bigger, like
Yeah.
the city, like civilization's advancing.
I wonder if Mikasa started a family then.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
But
she died.
with the scarf.
She never took it off.
Was she buried next to him?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, cities! Wow, so many advancements.
What?
Wow, and the tree's just growing and growing.
This is like, oh my gosh! Time jump.
How far in advance did we go?
Oh, and the wars still continue.
Oh no, like it never ended.
Oh, it's all gonna get destroyed. Look at civilization. Oh my gosh.
And he's still right there under the tree. Just
didn't even matter.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. The whole thing just, oh my gosh. Oh, whoa.
What? Okay, are we still by the tree?
It's gonna be like significant in the future, right? Someone's gonna find it.
It's like the ruins of
Yeah.
Paradis. The dog.
Is it like, okay, well the tree grew.
The tree is huge. Is it gonna be like where Ymir went into and it's gonna start again? Because remember she went into and got that weird little
my gosh.
squiggle thing?
Well, it's the end, but I mean...
That looked like the tree.
It seemed like it, right? So, by that logic, in a way, what I was saying before, like, oh, what if the cycle just ends up continuing and Titans come back? That could be a way. But I mean, I don't think that story's ever going to be told, but I think obviously it's left for interpretation.
Right, to know that, like, regardless, war continued.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Mikasa died, she never was able to move on, and who knows, like, how many thousands of years could have, like, passed by. It could have been hundreds, it could have been thousands. I think hundreds at least, because the civilization got up to a point where that was, like, insane looking, and then they just got friggin' bombed. I kind of feel a little weird about that part. You know, I will say that it was very impactful if you think about, like, the real meaning of that, but maybe that was, like, the controversial part about it all. Like, the fact that we, like, fast-forwarded through time at the end credit scene and, like, showed, like, oh, nothing really mattered at the end and they all just freaking died.
I don't know. I guess also it's like once they didn't have to worry about the Titans anymore, they were actually able to like expand as a civilization too, which is interesting to see about. But then they still just got wiped off the face of the earth, which is like, it's almost like the Eldians can never catch a break. Like, the ending was interesting though. Like, part of me felt satisfied, but then part of me also felt like not unsatisfied. That's not necessarily the right word, but like maybe like still a little bit slightly confused on Aaron's full motivations. Yeah. Because so I'm assuming the whole time he knew what he needed to do, but was it because of Ymir's influence, or like he could, or is it because that's really what he wanted to do the whole time and he couldn't stop it? Yeah. Because he had been talking to them throughout, but he would wipe their memory so they didn't get to fully remember.
Was a big crazy
which
reveal,
I liked that part a lot. Like that he had been really keeping in communication the whole time.
At first, we thought like we were watching something that was just like, is this like a fake memory, or like a lot of the stuff we were looking at was like, is this what you wish could have happened? But all their memories came back because Aaron had just been wiping them. So it was like, he put on this front, you know, because in his mind, this is what it took to get them to live like long, happy, free lives. Like, and he was like, he almost sacrificed himself and his humanity for it in a way. And like, I don't really know how much Ymir was a part of that. Let us know in the comments if it was elaborated on. Did we miss something?
But then
was it
why
more
did it,
talked about in the manga?
Why was it necessary for him to wipe out like 80% of the population for that?
Well, I think that was just probably the result of him going through, like, you know, that was probably the point at which they were going to be able to stop them. Him is when he already taken out 80%. So if he would like follow through in this plan, that was where the ultimate, the end goal, not the end goal, but like that was the final stop before they were able to go in there and do what they did. Either way, I don't think it passed Full Metal for me in terms of like my favorite anime. It's still up there. I think that the ending, there was a lot of poeticness to it, and like you said, I think the whole wiping of the memories I thought was really cool.
Yeah, I I just because I mean when you go back and watch it, it seems like Aaron is just so cold-hearted, doesn't care. Like when he told Mikasa he hated her forever or whatever, it's like the whole time you're like, dang, where is Aaron? But he really was there the whole time talking to them, and he just couldn't tell them why he was doing this. But I guess the whole time it was to save them, to save his people and his friends. And he did it in the way he knew how, which obviously was not the way the majority of people would have handled that situation. But, I mean, he was a villain for a reason.
Yeah. Another really crazy scene for me was that whole one with Armin, that conversation where they ended like, oh, we'll be in hell together. I was like, damn, that shit was dark. But I mean, it kind of almost makes me think that because Armin was told the story of what was going to happen, that he accepted it. And like in that moment, obviously he had his mind wiped, and then it all came back to him after the fact. But that's kind of crazy to think about.
But then he also did wipe out a majority of the population, but then he still said war would continue. So that part I was like slightly confused about. I mean, I guess you could also logically say, oh, it's not like, how would it necessarily end, because humans kind of tend to do that stuff, but
it's the dawn of time.
But then also was his ultimate goal to take away the Titan thing too, because then you kind of take that portion away, which caused so many problems. Because I mean, even the scouts, their whole thing was like they wanted a world without Titans, you know, and like that's since he was a little kid. The Titans were like their biggest problem until they learned that the humans were kind of more so the monsters. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he took away the Titans, but not only like the other Titans, like their whole Titan abilities and everything. So
I thought this
it's
episode,
just interesting.
I thought this episode too, this finale, also gave like interesting dynamics of humanity. You know, like the war that would continue after the fact, but then also like, you know, people saving a baby, like that was literally about to fall off the cliff, and then nobody. Like, it wasn't even a question in people's mind.
Pushing it up.
It's like the good part of humanity.
Right.
As well,
it's like there's always good parts in the bad parts.
Man. It's interesting to think about.
Even
I feel
Aaron,
like
he had good parts in his.
For sure.
A bunch of bad parts.
Well, even though I feel like a lot of it was a little selfish. I mean, obviously. I mean, he's the villain. But I think at the end of the day, his friends probably got to live full lives, you know? Right. And then the war happened. First of all, in order for that to happen, 80% of the world had to be wiped out. And then, after that, there was still war and people were just killing each other anyway.
But his thing was like, oh, I took care of my friends and the people my people. This was his logic. Like, because, you know, I mean, say he would have been born somewhere else and that would have happened somewhere else. He would have wanted to take care of them, and he would have never ever thought about the people on Paradis.
Yeah, they would have been the enemy.
Right. So
which, honestly, that was Zeke.
Yeah.
Even though he was Eldian. Like, he was born and raised. Well, I guess not raised, because in the early days, you know, with his father actually telling him like what the plan was, and then he ratted them out. But then after that, because of like the influence of like where they were at, like in this camp for them, that he grew to like kind of despise them in a sense. And for him to have like a good life would be to wipe out his people, which is interesting because he never actually met his people. So I guess his people, were his, honestly, the people like Rhina, Bertolt, Annie, those are like his people. Very, very deep, I feel like, if you think about it. And a lot of it, the decisions made, like, I know I always joke about, okay, Team Eren until the end, but all these decisions weren't, like, I don't even want to call them ambiguous, because, like, whose side do you pick, you know? If you're thinking about it like from a moral perspective, because they were attacked here, and you know, you would think if you're going to be attacked, like, oh, we need to fight back, like the initial attack on Titan, like when freaking Bertolt put his head over that wall and they started kicking him in, you would think like, okay, the natural instinct is like, okay, we need to go take them out because they're going to take us out, and then it's just like a back and forth, and when does it end?
And then he like kind of. But
that's war. I guess.
But then I guess he also acknowledged that he was like, you know, I kind of got carried away, or and he was like, I was just somebody who got a lot of power.
And had the capability to do that.
Right, and it was like, it went to him who had the mindset to do that, whereas a lot of people would not have the mindset to kill, obviously, 80% of the world, like, you know.
I keep going back to that shot with Mikasa in her casket, like with the scarf. Yeah. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I mean, it's interesting. Obviously, she wasn't able to move on. Hey, but Eren said, like, I don't want her to move on. I never wanted her to move on. Well, she never did,
for
bro.
10 years.
Well, I don't think... I mean, if she got married
Eren
and had kids...
said 10 years.
Well, yeah. Well, that was like him being, I think, generous. Like, he's like, well, maybe just 10 years of grieving and then she can move on. But I don't know if she ever did, to be honest.
Probably not.
Yeah. I think she probably just died, like, still with her love for Eren, and probably never, like, found somebody else.
Another interesting point, if you really think about it, is they took away the power of the Titans from the Eldians. And that was kind of originally what they were discriminated against for. I mean, they were feared and also discriminated against because they had this specific type of ability. But he took it away, and they still got bombed off the face of the earth. So
we saw it there in that moment on the cliff where they were willing, like, how are you going to prove it type of thing.
I guess. I mean, the question is, like, did that kind of stigma continue, or did like how long had it been? And also, you took it away and they still bombed them anyway. That just kind of shows like the darkness of humanity still. It's like that initial thing that caused them to fear them in the first place wasn't a thing anymore. And they were just humans just like the rest of them.
Well, I will say this too, which kind of goes into a conversation that I hate to have, because I know a lot of people have compared Gabby to Eren and like her trajectory for her character, at least early on when we were first presented, because the way she viewed them as the enemy, like the Eldians, kind of like how Zeke did. You know, that's just how they were raised to. But then also think about it, it might not have just been Marley. You know, it could have been anyone who lost people because of Eren's doing. And in turn, they projected that on the entire Eldian people.
Oh, that's true.
So, I mean, it's like a never-ending cycle. You're going to kill people
like,
that they're close to. I'm going to take revenge.
It almost makes you question him doing that, which was like a massive, massive killing of a majority of the people. Were they ever set up for success? Because the rest of the world who lost people is always going to view them that way.
Well, we know what Zeke thought. Zeke still thought his plan was correct. You know, that like they were just going to not kill them, but they weren't going to be able to like reproduce anymore, and then they would eventually just die off.
It just really makes you think, and like everybody has different perspectives on the show, and that's what's super interesting about it, and that's why I say it has such amazing storytelling and writing, because like there's all these different layers that you could talk about, like all the stuff we just talked about, like is what Eren did what eventually caused them, or you know, how did people go about these things? It's just interesting.
Still love the show. Like I said, I still don't think it tops Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for me, but it's still number 2, I say. Like, it didn't like freaking fumble the ending like, let's say, Game of Thrones, where I thought like Game of Thrones would have probably been one of my top live action shows of all time if the ending wasn't so shit. I don't feel that way about this one. I feel satisfied. I feel like I probably will think about this ending a lot more, and I will probably appreciate it more too. With like, first of all, I feel like I want to do one day, I'm not going to do this immediately, but a rewatch of the entire show.
Yeah, I bet a whole rewatch and then watching the ending like linearly instead, because maybe also
just say not like how Eren sees things.
But like it also could be because of the release schedule of this. It's kind of hard to like put yourself back in the world when last time we watched the first part of the finale was like 6 months ago,
and then a year before that,
and then like we were like emotional, and then we just kind of like we're like and then it's like we're back into it. Like I feel like watching it all like back to back might make it a little bit more impactful too. But I mean, I don't think it was like a bad ending or anything. I don't think so. I am curious to what people think is so controversial about it.
Let us know in the comments. Yeah, now we could actually read comments for Attack on Titan.
Like when y'all read the manga, did you think it was controversial? Did they change stuff?
Ooh, that'd be wild. Did they change something?
Let us know if they changed, because
You see in the manga he won.
I do remember when the manga chapter came out, I didn't like obviously get spoiled or anything, but I remember seeing people say like
talk about
it was controversial or they didn't know how to feel about it, and I would like quickly like avoid all of that stuff. But now I want to know, like, what was so controversial about it, and like what everybody else thinks. So comment down below. We can read all your comments. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for watching. I can't believe this journey is over. It's wild.